Welcome back to the SAP Business AI series from Aditheos. This is episode 3, SAP Business AI Strategy, the Big Picture. Every major software vendor now has an AI strategy. The question that matters for SAP customers is not whether SAP is doing AI, it's whether SAP's approach is genuinely differentiated, structurally sound, and built to create lasting value rather than just generate headlines. That's what this episode answers. We're covering 5 areas today. First, the market forces driving enterprise AI adoption, why this shift is happening faster than previous technology waves. Then, what makes SAP's position genuinely distinctive, the 2 assets that generic AI platforms can't replicate. From there, the 3 pillars of SAP Business AI and how they form a unified system. And we'll close with SAP's approach to sustainability, both using AI to meet ESG goals and building AI responsibly. Let's start with where the market actually is. The adoption curve for generative AI in enterprise settings has been steeper than most analysts anticipated. And the reason is straightforward. Unlike previous enterprise technology shifts that required specialized skills to access, generative AI only requires natural language. Anyone who can write an email can interact with a modern AI system. That accessibility has dramatically lowered the barrier to experimentation. The numbers reflect this. According to McKinsey research, 1 in 3 organizations is already using generative AI regularly in at least one business function. 40% plan to increase AI investment specifically because of generative AI's potential. And 60% of organizations already using AI have adopted generative AI capabilities. Morgan Stanley projects that generative AI could add up to $4.1 trillion of economic impact to the global economy within 3 years, a figure roughly equivalent to Germany's entire GDP. For SAP, which serves the operational backbone of many of the world's largest enterprises, this is not an external trend to track. It's a direct opportunity to extend the value its customers have already built on SAP platforms. So what makes SAP's AI strategy different from the generic AI platforms? Many AI platforms offer impressive models, accessible APIs, and broad capability. What they don't offer is what SAP has built over 4 decades. Deep, validated understanding of how enterprises actually operate, encoded in thousands of business process templates, configuration patterns, and industry best practices. When SAP builds AI for invoice matching, it's not working from general training data about invoices. It's drawing on the actual processes, edge cases, business rules, and compliance requirements that SAP has developed alongside its customers across every major industry. That process depth makes SAP AI fundamentally different from a generic AI model pointed at a finance database. The second distinctive asset is data. SAP systems run the financial, supply chain, HR, and procurement operations of a significant portion of the global economy. The transactional data flowing through these systems is some of the most valuable, structured, and contextually rich business data in existence. Put these 2 together, process expertise plus enterprise data equals AI that understands not just what the numbers say, but what they mean for the business. That's a moat that no generic AI platform can easily replicate. SAP's AI strategy is structured around 3 interconnected components. Understanding these pillars is essential for knowing where to start and how to scale. The first pillar is embedded AI, intelligence built directly into SAP applications. S/4HANA, SuccessFactors, Ariba, SAP Analytics Cloud, and others. This type of AI operates in the background. It surfaces predictions, automates routine steps, and flags anomalies without requiring users to adopt a new tool or change their workflow. Invoice auto-matching, predictive late payment alerts, demand forecasting adjustments based on real-time signals, anomaly detection in financial postings. These capabilities are pre-delivered, pre-trained, and activated as part of the application. Of the 27,000 customers already using SAP AI capabilities, the overwhelming majority are on cloud, where embedded AI is delivered continuously as part of the SAP Cloud subscription model. This is AI you already have access to, running in the background, creating value without a separate implementation project. The second pillar is Joule, SAP's conversational AI copilot. Joule sits above individual applications, providing a consistent natural language experience whether the user is in S/4HANA, SuccessFactors, Ariba, or a connected third-party system. It's role-aware, it understands who the user is, what their responsibilities are, and what business processes are relevant to their current task. We'll cover Joule in full depth in episode 4. The third pillar is the AI foundation on SAP BTP, the technical infrastructure for organizations that need to build beyond what pre-delivered AI provides. It includes the Generative AI Hub for accessing and managing LLMs, Joule Studio for building custom agents and skills, the orchestration service for designing multi-step AI workflows, and the SAP Cloud SDK for AI for programmatic integration. Episode 7 covers this in detail. The 3 pillars are not independent products, they're interconnected layers of a unified AI system. Embedded AI handles automated, high-volume processes. Joule provides the human interface for guided conversational interaction. AI Foundation enables customization and extension. Together, they form what SAP describes as a system of intelligence layered on top of the SAP Business Suite. The SAP Business Suite itself creates the foundation by bringing finance, supply chain, HR, procurement, and customer experience into a single connected platform, creating a consistent flow of high-quality, trustworthy data. SAP Business Data. Cloud extends this by unifying SAP and non-SAP data into a governed, context-preserved environment. The result is an AI system that doesn't just access data, it understands the business meaning behind that data. One dimension of SAP's AI strategy that deserves more attention is sustainability. SAP takes a dual approach, using AI to advance sustainability goals and building AI sustainably. On the first dimension, SAP Business AI enables organizations to automate ESG reporting in the SAP Sustainability Control Tower, map emissions factors to products automatically, analyze supplier sustainability declarations for compliance risk, and use Joule to manage environmental health and safety processes. On the second dimension, SAP is committed to ensuring that the emissions reduced by AI exceed the emissions caused by AI, what it calls net positive AI. This includes powering data centers with renewable energy, building efficient models, and tracking AI's environmental footprint with the same rigor it applies to customer business processes. Key takeaways from this episode. Enterprise AI adoption has accelerated dramatically. Over a third of organizations now use generative AI regularly in at least one business function. SAP's differentiation is process expertise plus enterprise data, a combination that generic AI platforms cannot replicate. SAP Business AI has 3 pillars: embedded AI for automation, Joule for the conversational interface, and AI Foundation for custom development. These 3 pillars form a unified system built on a shared data foundation, and SAP's commitment to sustainability extends to AI, both using it to meet ESG goals and building it responsibly. Next episode, we go deep on Joule specifically, how it works technically, what it can do for different roles across the enterprise, and how you get started with it. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you in episode 4.